Now let's proceed to Senator Barrasso.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. And I appreciate the opportunity to join my colleague, Senator Enzi, in introducing our friend Rob Wallace as President Trump's nominee to serve as Assistant Secretary for Fish and Wildlife and Parks at the Department of Interior. Rob has had a very busy 2 days here in the Senate. Madam Chairman, yesterday I chaired his nomination hearing upstairs in the Environment and Public Works Committee because our committees both have jurisdiction over this. Of course, Rob did a great job discussing his experience and views on issues facing the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. So today I expect the committee is going to focus more on the Assistant Secretary's role to oversee the national parks, which is actually where Rob began his career. Madam Chairman, Rob Wallace is the right person for this job. His 45-year career is comprised of service at nearly every possible relevant level of state and federal government, as well as the private sector. He's been on both sides of the legislative table, in government relations at the Park Service and during his service here in the United States Senate. He led the staff for this very committee for former Senator Malcolm Wallop from Wyoming, and I know your father was chairman of the committee at a point, worked very closely with Senator Wallop as two solid Westerners focused on the major issues that our nation faces. Rob knows the challenges facing the department from his time as a seasonal ranger in Grand Teton National Park and as a longtime resident of Teton County, Wyoming, and from his time in the private sector. Rob has continued to demonstrate his commitment to this nation's parks as one of the founding members of the Grand Teton National Park Foundation, and he spent many decades in leadership of organizations that promote conservation and cultivation of our natural resources for use in the future. One could argue that Rob's entire career has prepared him to serve at Interior. I've known Rob for more than 35 years. I know him to be pragmatic, fair, innovative. His dedication is second to none. It's a pleasure to join Senator Enzi in introducing him here today, and I look forward to working with him after the Senate confirms his nomination. Thank you, Madam Chairman.